Kang is apparently going to be kicked out of the MCU.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're talking about replacing him with Dr. Doom because of all the stuff going on with Jonathan Majors. So let me tell you about it. This past September, a group of Marvel creatives, including studio chief Kevin Feige, assembled in Palm Springs for the studio's annual retreat. This occasion was angst-ridden. Everyone at Marvel was reeling from a series of disappointments on screen, a legal scandal involving one of the biggest stars, and questions about the viability of the studio's ambitious strategy to extend the brand beyond movies into streaming. The most pressing issue to be discussed at the retreat was what to do about Jonathan Majors.
What to do? That sounds like a new TV show.
Sounds like a major headache. The most pressing issue to be discussed at the retreat was what to do about Jonathan Majors. The actor headed to a high-profile trial in New York later this month on domestic violence charges. The actor insists he is the victim, but the damage to his reputation and the chance he could lose the case has forced Marvel to reconsider its plans to center the next phase on its interlocking slate of sequels, spin-offs, and series around Majors' villainous character Kang the Conqueror. Executives discussed the backup plans, including pivoting to another comic book adversary like Dr. Doom, but making any shift would carry its own headaches. Majors was already a big screen presence in the MCU, including the scene-stealing antagonist in February's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. He has been positioned as the franchise's next big thing in the season of Loki and sets up Kang as the titular star of a fifth Avengers film in 2026. Marvel is truly fucked with the whole Kang angle, says one of the top. That's what it says. It says one of the top deal makers who has seen the final Loki episode, and they haven't had an opportunity to rewrite until very recently because of the WGA strike. But I don't see a path to how they move forward with him. What are they going to do, Maggie?
Let a black hole open up and let suck everything in.
Like, wait, what do you mean? Like Jonathan Majors or like
everything? Hard reboot.
The MCU? That's what you're saying? Wow, that's a lot.
Just flip the switch.
Now, would you be down if they replaced him with Dr. Doom?
I'd be okay with it as long as he's like a scene stealer and stuff.
Would you rather them recast Kang or pivot the entire story to Dr. Doom?
Pivot the entire story. Pivot. Ross.
I know.
Pivot.
No, I get it. Honestly, I mean, a Dr. Doom pivot would be cool. I don't like the idea of them scrapping all of the plans. But I mean, obviously, you got to do what you got to do with actors.
Yeah.
But I'd be down to just recast them.
Terrence Howard?
Terrence Howard.
I saw the tweet.
Yes, that's all you gotta do. Recasting with Terrence Howard.
That's what it said. Just hear me out.
Marvel has the chance to do the funniest damn thing that anyone has ever done. And I mean, that would be hysterical to me, honestly, if Terrence Howard became the King the Conqueror. Yeah. Like, at this point, who cares? Like, yeah, just recast. I mean, they did it with Mark Ruffalo. You know, they've done it several times.
Eric says, well, not all variants are supposed to look alike, right? So Jonathan Majors can be recast, right? We got a female Loki and a gator Loki.
Very true. Right.
And a kid Loki.
Too. And an old man Loki.
Yeah.
You know, very true.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
As King the Conqueror? That'd be interesting.
I'm just throwing out names. I watched all these weird Japanese commercials today that had American celebrities in them, and they're really funny. And he was in most of them that I watched. I am so sorry.
What is happening?
I am so tired today, even though I was home all day long.
Look, I think that having Jonathan Majors around, like, we'll see what they end up doing. Obviously, it's a big headache, but I would prefer them to just recast or figure out a way to say, oh, it looks different now, as opposed to just completely scrapping everything.
I'm a new variant.
Like, can you imagine, like, if just after all of this, they're just like, oh, now Kang's no longer a threat. Yeah. And, like, just didn't do anything? Like, that would be weird. That'd be really weird.
Ant-Man got him.
He, Loki, he opened a book and wrote a couple pages, and now Kang's not a problem anymore.
No.
I don't know what to tell you.
Make it Renslayer.
Make Renslayer the new King the Conqueror?
Yeah.
Do you think Renslayer could carry like a Thanos level threat in the MCU?
Or maybe like pretend she is and then somebody kills her off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it me, or was the bad guy from the last Guardian of the Galaxy more intimidating than Kang? Kang got beat by ants, and the other dude, he had no chill.
Dude, the guy from Guardians 3, he is fucked up, dude. Like, I hated him, which is a lot more emotions I've felt than I've felt for Kang.
Yes.
Like, I was excited Kang was there. Like, seeing Kang, like, exist was great. But, like, I freaking hated the dude from Guardians 3.
Yes.
Like,
Well,
dude
that
was
was
a
the
piece
point
of shit.
of it.
Yeah.
Because he's, like, evil, period.
Yeah. I don't think you sink the ship on Jonathan Majors. Like, if this ends up being a case of they have to move on from him, then yes, like, do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah.
But I would hope that they can make the story work without having Jonathan
Make it a
Majors.
girl.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You know?
We need
I don't know, everybody's
villains.
already complaining that Marvel's gone woke because, like, the Marvels has 3 female characters in it.
Oh,
I know, right?
everybody.
Yeah.
God.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
But-
looking so forward to that this weekend.
Let us know in the comments. Should they recast Kang or should they pivot to Doctor Doom? Let us know. So yeah, as you can see, lots of Marvel stuff going on.
Yeah.
There's actually even more than that. We have plenty of other stories that we were talking about, and I want to tell you specifically about this one.
Yeah.
Because it's even crazier than what we just discussed.
What?
Yeah.
There's no way.
I know, right? So just click right here and check out the rest of the story. Please.